Good day everyone, Warner Emergency here. Today I will be recording my match against Farmer in the 5th round of Unofficial Warsaken Blitz tournament using the recently released Warsaken Blitz beta client. At this stage of the tournament we had around 105, I believe, people participating, and we have narrowed that pool down to 7 players. And based on what I have seen from the win records, we will be having exactly 4 people left after this round for the semi-finals. Today my opponent will be Farmer. I do not know anything about the playstyle of the decks. I don't think I have played them before. But what I do know is that there is a rumor going on that they tend to have a bit of a good luck overall. And Warsaken Blitz tends to be a game that relies both on spot decision making as well as dice rolls, heavier on the dice rolls to be honest. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of deck they will be running and what kind of rolls they will be making, at least for me that is. Alright, let's see how this goes. I will be using probably the same deck I run last time. I do have my Intel deck fine-tuned as well. If I need to swap into that, it kind of depends what kind of setup they run. But we'll see that in a moment. Alright, we are just getting ready with Farmer for a match. Gonna be starting soon. I'm also gonna stream this on the Warsaken Discord, but I won't be having a voice there since I'm recording this. Would cause an echo if I have a double source. Yeah, I think it's possible to just narrow down the sound source as well, but I'm not that advanced yet. Okay, so let's go. Let's see how this goes. Gonna go right off the bat with my absolutely best deck. Oh, Shangli, interesting. It's gonna enable the game out. Ooh, 1 start. Yeah, as I said, Farmer is pretty lucky. So kinda expected me to do something like that. Gee. This is the classic 1-6, and that's triple match on the first turn. So this seems to be a force heavy deck they're running. I think I need to call in the Broken Dragons for this one, or I'm gonna be getting stumped. 1 and 2. Really? Okay, where is it? There we go. Since I'm rolling horribly, I need to set up my weather blockade. Oh, they rolled a 1. Which means 6 will be 6 and it balances out. Okay. I said it's fair since it can happen to either player. Okay, I'm gonna set up my board a bit. I'm gonna keep my preparation for 1 rolls here and set up for a VMD bomb. Depending what I roll, I will either use the weather immediately or just let it be there for a moment. But I don't like that force setup if they have 1 VMD. Oh! That's a really force heavy deck. I still have only 1 weather. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? No, doing that would go against everything I do, so no. I might regret it, but it's a principle thing. They rolled a 1. Okay. Not that good luck after all. But perhaps my generally horrible rolling luck is rubbing on. Alright, I got a backup force match, weather match here, so I can just do this one. Sorry, this one. Take an extra turn. Then, since I have a force match here, I'm just gonna play the force match. Take out the Port Karma Sunny. And that put these two up, so if I roll a 1, I can negate it. Which I didn't roll, but 2 is still horrible. I'm almost tempted to use it, but I'm gonna reserve those for once. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna skip. Either weather open, and depending what I draw, I either use it or not. I'm not gonna use it immediately. Okay, 4. So for absolute worst case scenario, they get 3 territories down if they got a VMD. They don't, they got the double decks. Oh, triple decks. Oh man, they're matching things at really frightening pace. Okay. That's a 3. Do I roll a backup weather? I didn't roll a backup weather. But this is looking pretty nasty for me, so I'm just gonna go for weather gamble. There are 28 cards in my deck. My chance to draw a weather match is 6 out of 28. Which is pretty decent. Which I did, and I also got a captured leader card, so I'm just gonna do this. Take out 2 territories. Now I'm gonna think a bit. Do I do the triple weather here? Or do I go for a Mickey combination? They technically can win if they match all those trees in one turn, which is entirely possible. So I'm gonna go for gamble, which is not really a good thing to do, but my odds of drawing a weather are really high.
I'll put him in a grave.
Okay, 4, that's good. I draw Tsunami, which I do have in the field, so I'm gonna go for a Mickey match here. Take out the Uptani production site, which for some reason lagged there weirdly, probably because I'm streaming on 2 fronts. Now I have 2 actions, which means I probably wouldn't be able to end if I took an extra turn, so I'm just gonna play this Tsunami card here. And take 3 extra actions instead of roll. And I'm gonna pick the triple Rockwell match, which I got here. And end the first round. Okay, so that's the first round of the game done. Okay, I think I'm gonna let them send me a code. Just for a change, I've been kind of making the matches for almost all my games so far, so... Well, almost all. There were a few people who sent me their codes. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this and put it here. Pick the same deck, and then I'm just gonna check the Warsaken Discord that I'm still dreaming. I'm not sure if there are people watching. Nope, not on this hour. Of course, time zones matter. Most of the Warsaken players are either from United States, some are from Europe, and quite a bit from Asia as well. So this particular hour, which I'm playing, is horrible for most of them. Okay, second round they rolled a 5. Okay, my hand is not bad. And they went for a direct force match immediately again. The odds of that happening every single game is actually pretty low. Okay. And that's all. So they get the 6. I might lose this one before it even starts. Kinda depends if they have EMDs or not. I don't recall seeing any on the last game. Okay, that's 2 territories gone. Still have 5 actions left. Yeah. This game is over. Unless I get ridiculously lucky, this game is over. Well, I got the captured leader combination, but I can't play it with 2, so I'm just gonna prepare for weather match just in case and place 1. Now they have 41 cards. They got 2 out of 41 chance to draw VMD, 2 out of 41 chance to draw Ravager, and if they draw both, they basically automatically win, since I don't have any inter cards on this deck. But they did roll a 1, and I went for 3 instead of the normal 1. Interesting. Okay, now I have a choice here. I have a weather match, but I do not think I can keep doing the weather matches. This chance of me actually drawing another weather is extremely unlikely. So I'm gonna risk it. I'm not gonna do a weather match. Just in case I roll a 1. Okay, they rolled a 2. Still entirely possible they win with the 2. Depending what they draw. I'd say the risky point is about 20 cards. Once they hit 20 cards, it's more than likely that I will lose, so I had to win before that. And I rolled a 2. Marvelous. Okay. Let's see, I had to roll the 3 and I rolled the 2. What would the odds be to roll in 1? Yeah, and the situation is so horrible for me, I need to risk it. I normally wouldn't do this, and I don't recommend anyone does that, because there's really high chance I roll a 1 now. But I have been rolling low, so I should be hitting the other end spectrum. Okay, 4 is good. Didn't get any matches, but I can prep this one. And do triple these. Take out the territory. Okay, I clicked it a bit too early. If you click the territory before you get the prompt for the elimination, it actually kind of removes the eliminate button. Okay, they rolled a 6, so it's okay. They didn't match VMD, so they are probably gonna just do double force match, I think, since they went for 1. I think they got another 1 on their hand, more than likely. Okay. Now they win if they have 2 of these Boxbusters, or if they have 3 force cards in their hand. They did. Yeah, they got their luck in gear in this game, it seems. And based that they don't have any weathers in that deck, I don't think it actually matters if I take an Intel deck against that one. Because Intel decks don't really do anything against decks that are reliant entirely on forces and VMDs without anything else on them. So unless I see proven otherwise, I think that deck is basically just 56 cards of forces and 1 VMD. I haven't seen anything else yet. Then again, I'm rolling essentially majorly weather decks, so I'm not that much different. The reason, as I said, there is no point for me running Intel deck, because they have so many force cards. My chance to actually get the force cards off the field and create a winning condition for myself, it's almost non-existent. Okay, they rolled a 1, so this looks good for me at least. So let's start with the VMD match here. Now I just need to stick with my method of playing. I think the biggest reason why I lost is that I just didn't stick to my usual system, which is for this deck is trying to get the weathers up as soon as possible and constantly keep a 1 match in preparation. Yeah, I still haven't seen anything but VMDs and forces. Okay, good. Now I have my safety here. I can make some plays.
Tracking.
Gonna remove this one. Okay, that's 2 Hurricanes. This is a really good card, by the way, for standard. It's not loading properly for me for some reason. Better not leak stuff, since that happens. I think it's because I'm streaming on Discord and I'm recording at the same time. I got a bit of potato PC. Gonna try to lighten it a bit more and take off the visual effects. Okay, now I have a really good situation since I have a double weather match here. So I'm just gonna play one of them. I can do it now because if I roll a 1 on the extra turn I can negate it. And I'm gonna play one of the Rockwells. Okay, I rolled a 2. So I'm just gonna play one of the Rockwells. And since they actually have only 1 territory left, I'm just gonna put one of the Mickeys as well. Okay, they rolled a 4. Still got like 6 out of 44 chance to draw matches for those. Okay, there's a 1. Do they have another one? I'm more worried about the VMD. Okay, that's a double Reaper. Okay, so they didn't have much. Oh, 6, that's a good thing. I got the Rockwell here.
Off balance.
And there's the Mickey. And I'm just gonna go for double weather. I do have an extra turn option here, but I'm not gonna take it yet. I'm too paranoid about rolling once, so I'm just gonna keep it there in preparation. If they... Okay, the only way they could win this turn... Okay, they rolled a 2. It would be they roll a 6, match a VMD, and then match 2 forces. But they didn't do that. And they don't run weather cards, which means they can take extra turns. This is entirely luck-based deck they are running. Which is really interesting. They have gotten this far with entirely luck-based deck. Okay, there's the Mickey. Got me worried there for a moment. That's 2-0, GG. And screenshot in this. Oof! Despite the deck being fairly simple, I was actually afraid for that one. I have to ask, do they have anything else but forces than VMDs? One weather! Ooh, damn. That's basically same as I had the I call it sad ace deck, or emo ace deck. And it has 56 forces and 4 VMD. Since the probability of you matching winning by force and VMD matches is a bit better than if you do it with the moral cards or Endel. Since you only need 1 VMD for 2 territories and then 3 forces, that's 4 matches to win a game. So if you have a really good dice rolling luck, you only need to run 56 forces and 4 VMDs. Which is hilarious. Doesn't work always, especially against good intellects or rush decks like mine. But it just shows that in Blitz there are so many ways to win, that even if you just slap in forces, you do have a chance to win based on the win rolls. But it's not an optimal way to do things, at least on my personal opinion. Alright, I'm just gonna end this video and upload it in a moment. Thank you all for watching. And next will be semifinals. We will only have 4 players left, so let's see how this goes. And out of my, how would I say, unfortunate past trauma situation way, the person who beat me on the finals and standard tournament is also on the top 4. So let's see if we get a rematch, and hopefully it doesn't go as bad as it did last time. At least more my personal reasons. Anyways, see you later, and I hope you enjoyed the game.